got me doing things I never do. If you ain't been, I'm telling you, I was wrong. Now she got me doing things I never do. If you ain't been, I'm telling you, you do. You do. You do. You do.
Ah. She got me doing the dishes. Hold up. Gemini. Song that's playing for you is I'm Sprung, Gemini. So with that being said, something tickle your fancy. You feel me? You usually don't get turned on when it comes to something catching your eye or something catching your attention. You feel me? Motherfuckers don't really do it for you if it's a situation, let's say it's a relationship, or if it's just a situation and you kind of been uninspired for a very long time when it comes to expressing or receiving something out of your life, or just seeing again. You feel me? Ain't shit really kind of got you going for life in a little while, up until it's like something happened or something transpired that kind of jump started you in some way, shape, or form. Now you a little hot for that, whatever that is, whether that's a person, a place, an idea, a relationship. You feel me? You might just be wanting to associate yourself with a certain knowing or a certain routine or pattern. You feel me? Every time you put yourself out in this type of way, it tickles you in some way, shape, or form, and it's like it only turns you on to want to do that more, whatever that is, whether that's a relationship that's sharing a space with a person, or it's a situation and you just expressing yourself in a certain type of way. You done took up a certain project. Hey, appreciate the love. You took up a certain project, and now you might be in a position where it's like, even though that project is over, even though you kind of turned in that assignment, let's say it's a school, we're going to use school for an example. Let's say teacher give you an assignment, and it's a project that you've never done before on a certain topic. You ain't never invested in this topic outside of the project, but not only did you hand the project in and you passed, but it's like, even once you turned in the assignment, on your free time, you still do this. Or on your free time, you still think about this. When you're not in it, you're still in it. Internally, if it's a situation where it's not like a relationship that involves people, it could just be an idea or a concept you love spending your time in. Even when you at work, your mind's supposed to be at work, but you got so used to the flow of work, you could go to work on autopilot and your mind could be somewhere else. You feel me? Ain't no cards out, so it's still up in the air, but something got you sprung. It got you hot for that. Don't gotta be a person if it ain't a person. You hot for that shit though, Gemini. Something got you a little in your feelings. I almost said something got you wet, male or female. We talking about your emotions. You usually might be a desert when it comes to feeling with people or just feeling in general. You usually don't share or express an emotional mind or an emotional perspective when it comes to this topic, subject, situation. But this, oh yeah, you can talk about that. Oh yeah, I got feelings I want to get at. I got perspective or viewpoints I want to share about this idea, this concept. You feel me? Whatever the fuck, Gemini. You know what got you turned on. Something got you turned on. And the way you nobody usually see you this giddy. You feel me? Motherfuckers don't see you this psyched up for some shit, Gemini. But something got you kind of like, yeah, I want to do that. The song that's playing is Love Don't Change, by the way. Again, it's like no matter how you view or how you tackle it or what you're doing, if it's an external thing, let's say you talking to little Joey, it's like the type of relationship you're going to tell all your friends about. You feel me? You can't wait to invest and share a space with somebody so you can tell them what this person did for you or how this person make you feel. It's on some shit like that if it's a situation where it's a relationship. If it ain't just a situation or an idea where people can't look at you and see, nah, you into that. Nah, Gemini, I see you into if you into fashion. Oh, it's like motherfuckers could look at you and you don't gotta tell them nothing about what you do. Nah, you into fashion in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if you the designer, I don't know if you the model, but just the aura. You feel me? Yeah, Gemini, I don't know. I don't quite know if it's like, again, it's almost like you would have never did this if this ain't happened. If your teacher ain't tell you to study this and bring in an assignment on that, if this might be worth your final grade, you feel me? Motherfucker would have been in summer school type shit if you ain't do this. Man, it wasn't something that really got you going, you feel me? At first glance, you would have overlooked it type of vibe, man. But something put you in a space to feel for that, and now you feel for that. Your love has never changed for this idea, this concept. The drive you have for this has never changed. It's never faltered. It's never shifted. It only, every time you put yourself in this space, it only wants you to do it more, whatever it is. So believe me, my heart don't break it. No, don't break it. Yeah, Gemini, don't shit entertain you for real. It's like, whatever this is, this all you want. I don't know if that's this is like, this your career path. Motherfuckers might be like, Gemini, I could see you in this department. Or Gemini, I could see you in this career avenue. How about you going to bed? You ain't fucking with it. If it ain't got a smidge or a dabble, you feel me? Why move? Why change if I like where I'm at? You feel me? When it comes to an idea, an expression, some sort of communication, some sort of perspective internally, this makes sense. Why would I shift it? If 1 + 1 is equaling 2, why would I try a different number? You feel me? Why would I try 1 + 3 if I already got 2? You feel me? And whatever concept, whatever situation, whatever, I don't know, man. I ain't doing shit but shuffling cards again, Gemini, but you standing for something. Cause you probably fell for nothing yesterday. For so long. Yeah, there's a conviction. You feel me? You standing in some sort of light. And it might be because that person don't give you a good vibe. You feel me? So let's say you in a position and someone might have came to you with an idea. You feel me? Let's say you in a relationship kicking it with your partner. Your partner got a little idea. Here they come, they expressing this idea to you. Now, mind you, the idea they got, it came from the intention was not in the right place. And they didn't want you to know that, so they had to sugarcoat it. They had to dress it up, make it look like an idea that you would support. You feel me? An idea that Gemini could get behind. Yeah, Gemini, you feel me? This is the script. You feel me? They didn't want you to turn it all the way back to page 200 in the script, because on page 200 you got to do something that they know you wouldn't want to do, but they need you to do it in order to get this movie together. You feel me? Now here you go. You looking at the script. They, mind you, everything before that scene, everything before that moment, shit you would fuck with, everything you would like. You feel me? Except for this. It's almost like get into a relationship with someone you would think is perfect until you find out they're abusive. Next thing you know, you got a right hook flying your way. Type of vibe. You feel me? The song is playing as snooze. I'm telling you, motherfuckers want you to go back to sleep. They don't want you to be aware of this. They don't want you to see this. If that motherfucker ain't you. Gemini, you know if you outside and you ain't shit, hey, that's how it is. Wear it. If you ain't shit, just be proud of that. I'm telling you, son. It's a change in somebody ain't doing something no more. I don't know if that somebody is you. I don't know if that's somebody you dealing with. If you ain't going, you ain't going. That shit been dubbed. That's that idea, that concept, this relationship, this dynamic, this back and forth ain't no back and forth. That shit been a flat tire. You been stopped taking risks on this. Whatever that is. You been sleep to that. Motherfuckers don't want you to be sleep though. Gemini, they need you up. They need you engaged. Because the only way to bring life into this is if you bring life. You the one who carry the Olympic torch to the flame. Mind you, the Olympics can't start if the fire ain't there. Gemini, you got the fire. You gotta bring it to the. You ain't going to that Olympics no more. Because that Olympics was Olympics for motherfucking goofies. It was a clown school when you was over there. You tired of being out of clown school. You might actually want to go to a university type. You feel me? With actual people. Actual motherfuckers who are aware of themselves with emotions and feelings. You feel me? I don't know what we talk. I ain't doing shit but shuffling cards, Gemini. But you in a different space. You ain't taking chances with that no more. Why would I do that? Again, if this 1 plus 1 already equal 2, why would I try 3? What the fuck I got business thinking about 4? What 5 got for me if I got the 1 and 1 and they gave me 2? You feel me? Mind you, I'm trying to find it's X plus X equal 2 type of vibe. You feel me? And you got the 1 and the 1. Why would you choose another? Why would you? It don't make sense. So yeah, you might be a little closed off. Look, because this motherfucker don't love you for real. If it was love, if it was real love, you would feel it. You don't feel shit. If it was real love, you'd be willing to fly for this. You ain't jumping off no cliff for this motherfucker. Fuck am I jump off a cliff for you for? You feel me? On some shit. Why would I take a chance with you? Why would I risk anything? I'd rather snooze. I sleep on it. Motherfuckers, oh, you don't know what you're missing out. You sleep. Motherfucker, I stay asleep then. Someone trying to make it seem like it's a good investment. Gemini, you gonna fuck around and find out if you don't get in on this now. What's that? Something just came across my desk right now, Jerry, and it's probably the best. You ain't going for that. Yeah, click. What the fuck is you talking about? And cross these nuts type of vibe. You feel me? Cross these ovaries type of situation. You ain't trying to hit none of that. Cause why? You already over it emotionally. You already over the hurt that this brought you. Whatever it brought you. You ain't taking no chance nowhere. And it's like, but Gemini. You might have somebody who's like but it's a good idea. It's like a person who always got a reason or always got an excuse as to why. Whatever the fuck. I'm telling you, they trying to tempt you into some bullshit. I ain't going for it. I wouldn't, Gemini. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, I don't recommend personally. And then you might, you got your head on your shoulders. You already been played by this motherfucker once. Why would you fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice? You feel? No, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. I don't, you know the fucking saying. I don't know that shit by heart, dog. I don't know that shit off the cranium like that, but you get it. Why they already played you. Why would you let them play you again? Yeah, look, that's why you ain't going. You ain't going. Full in reverse, you ain't going. If it's a situation where you the one who played somebody, that's you can't go. And it's like you may feel the disconnect between you and the situation. Let's say now, Gemini, let's say you on the negative side of the fence. You feel me? You the one who got a good feeling about a situation, but you still might have that elementary school love mentality about you. You might still just pick on the person that you like type of situation. You might still throw rocks at the person, punch him on the bus in order to let you know, hey, I like you. Boom, right hook. You feel me? Hey, got a crush on you type of vibe. If it's on some shit like that, and now you might be in a situation where it's like that didn't get you the result you wanted, so now it's almost like you got to go back to the drawing board, but you've never been put in a position to go to a drawing board, so you don't even know where to find it type of vibe. If it's on some shit like that, you don't even know where to begin. If it's you, if that ain't a motherfucker dealing with you, they don't know where to start with you, Gemini. They done did so much shit, and it's like you at such a standstill. They don't know how to get you to move. You sitting like a boulder right now when it comes to your conviction. Mr. Glock, I'm telling you, that motherfucker might fuck around. They might be tread on thin ice with you. Motherfuckers need to tread softly. They done made me mad. Yeah, you ain't. And it's like, you ain't going through no headaches. No, you ain't losing sleep about this. You ain't none. I don't know what it is though. You know better than I know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me get you your last few cards. I'm gonna send you on about your B's and E's. You ain't fucking with it though. Whatever you ain't fucking with. Yeah, and why? Because it wasn't right to begin with. Motherfuckers was dirty to begin with. You feel me? Motherfuckers did you grimy to begin with, Gemini. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't fair when you got into it. It was already a one-sided transaction. The scales wasn't balanced, and you know that. That's why you ain't gonna why would you let this motherfucker ruffle your feathers in any way, shape, or form again? Now that you kind of in yourself about it. Now that you finally got your mind back about it. You always might have thought or always considered a perspective with this person's mind or emotions in mind. Now you ain't doing that no more. How does it make you feel? Fuck how they feel. Type of vibe. You feel me? Where you at regarding this emotional perspective, regarding this investment, regarding this experience? And that shit ain't bring you no love. That shit ain't bring you no nourishment. That shit ain't make you smile, no genuine smile. You was always smiling, a crooked smile. If you was smiling a smile, that shit was fake. You tired of that. Why I don't want to fake a smile no more. So I ain't gonna fake a smile no more. Oh, there we go. That we lost the screen. But hey, that means it's time to slide. Get your last few. Yeah, you gonna get your time where it's worth it. I know that's right. I know you damn right, Gemini. I don't know what the fuck you got going on. I don't know where you taking your time from. I don't know who you took your time back from. Hey, somebody was robbing you blind. And it's like you took a chance. You took a leap of faith. You took a risk on your heart type tip, on your emotions. You gave your cup of water. Somebody ain't never had no water that pure. You feel me? They was always drinking Deer Park. And they ain't know what, they was always drinking Aquafina. They ain't know what Fiji water hit like. You feel me? They ain't know what that you know what we're talking about. I'm a fuck